Welcome to this episode of Maksim Outdoors. We're gonna get rained on again. Drowning. Well, good morning everyone, and welcome back to Maksim Outdoors. This week, I'm going to be taking you to State Park number 6 in our State Park series here as we try to explore each and every one of these beautiful state parks here in Michigan. So currently, I'm walking along the beach here at Petoskey State Park, a relatively small state park here located right along Little Traverse Bay. This is Lake Michigan we're looking out at, and just look at how clear this water is. Pretty amazing. Park is relatively small, about 300 or so acres, a couple hiking trails. I'm going to be taking you on all of them today. We're going to be hiking a sand dune, be showing you the beach, telling you a little history and more. So come along with me and let's check out State Park number 6 together here. All right, well, before we throw on the book bag, I just wanted to show you a little bit of the beach here. So this sand beach is a mile long, and I can tell you, I was down here for the 4th yesterday, and this was just absolutely jam-packed, but extremely family-friendly area here. Little to no waves at all. And the point I'm trying to bring up is if you look down in the water here, there's a pretty good ratio of sand to stone. And if you don't already know, or if you're not aware, Michiganders absolutely love their stone. So there's all kinds of different pretty unique stones up in this area, including the Charlevoix stone, pudding stone, and the Petoskey stone, which is actually Michigan's state rock. So as we look out here into Lake Michigan, we're going to keep our eye out and hopefully spot one of these Petoskey stones. So I'll show you a little bit of a little picture of it up above. But yeah, what a gorgeous morning. 80 degrees already. It's only 7. So yeah, we're gonna head down here a little bit further, throw on the book bag, and I'll be taking you up a sand dune. So let's go. All right, folks, before we leave the beach here, I figured I'd give you a little channel update as well about what's going on as we travel further north here on my Michigan road trip. So we got a pretty busy day here, mostly because I was lazy yesterday, but we're gonna be leaving here from Petoskey and heading up further north to our most northern destination, Wilderness State Park, where we're gonna be camping tonight. That video will be coming out next week. So if you aren't already, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss that. But yeah, just having a blast still here in Michigan. Like I said, I was a little lazy yesterday. Ended up taking a 0 day, if you will. Stayed in a hotel, and that 0 day ended up turning into doing more hiking yesterday by foot than I have pretty much the rest of the trip. So we hiked down to the town of Petoskey, which is around 3 miles away. Checked out some of the local establishments, I guess you call them. Highly recommend Petoskey Brewing Company. Some of the best beer and food I've had in a while here. Probably the best that I've had this entire Michigan road trip. But yeah, just wanted to fill you in on what's going on here. Folks are starting to show up at the beach, and that is my cue to get out of here and throw in the book bag and disappear into the woods. So, all right, let's get to it. Well, I have just about walked the beach in its entirety, and unfortunately, no sign of any Petoskey stones just yet. So I'm not gonna give up, but I did want to talk a little bit about what they are. So I'll probably butcher this story just a little bit, but from what I understand, back millions of years ago, Michigan used to be located down along the equator. So all this water would have been a big sea, big ocean, and coral thrived down in that area. And eventually, over millions and millions of years, Michigan moved up to where it is now. The coral died off, and now it's fossilized. So all these Petoskey stones are little fossil pieces of coral from millions of years ago. So yeah, I don't think I butchered that too bad. But yeah, that's the story of the Petoskey stone, the Michigan state stone here, as we continue the hunt. Well, I was just about to cut my losses here and head back to the truck, and I stumbled upon a Petoskey stone, and it is quite the specimen here. Check this guy out. Yeah, probably the smallest Petoskey stone you could find, but definitely one nonetheless. I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but see the little, I don't even know what you want to call them, the little dimples. But yeah, ancient piece of coral right here. Came to Michigan, my goal was to find a Petoskey stone, and I did it. So super stoked about that one. All right, well, I think I stumbled upon a good section of the beach here. I don't know if any of these are Petoskeys or not, but they're definitely fossils. So as you can see here, check this guy out. Pretty unique looking. I'm not sure if this is a Petoskey or not. I'm gonna probably go with no. You can see a little fossil on the edge of this rock here, and check out this little guy. Not sure what that is either, but definitely a handful of cool small stones. See the little pattern on this one as well. But I think I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit longer. This is a lot more fun and addicting than I thought it was gonna be. Well, if I pick up any more rocks, my shorts are gonna fall down. So did really good. Found probably 10 to 15 Petoskey stones, as well as a few others that I'm not really sure what they are, but success. I told Sam I wasn't gonna come home until I found some, and I don't really know how rare they actually are, but I did pretty well here, especially the day after the 4th of July. You figure a lot of them would have been picked over, but as you can see, my luck here in Michigan is that I get rained on every time I do a hike, and it looks like it's gonna rain again today. So I am on a little bit of a time constraint, like I said. So we're gonna head back to the truck, get the book bag on, and then go do a couple of the short trails here at Petoskey. But yeah, success. That was actually a lot of fun. I could do this all day. Hopefully Wilderness State Park has some Petoskey stones up that way. Not really sure, but yeah. I'm gonna start heading back to the truck now, and I'll see you with the book bag on, even though I've said that 5 times already. One other thing I should mention is if you do come and try to find these Petoskies, head away from all the people. I mean, look how far away I am from the beach. I started finding most of them right in this area. So and then they say after storms as well, you know, the storms push up some of the rocks from the deep, and there are some rules in Michigan. Make sure that you know, you're legally allowed to pick up some stones. I know they have a weight limit per year. I think you can only pick up 25 pounds of stone. I think we're lucky if we might have found a pound today. So all right, enough rambling. All right, well, here's a quick view of today's finds. Found all this within about an hour. So I have my cool looking rock pile. Actually, this is a Petoskey right here. Cool looking rock pile. I'm really not sure what any of these guys are. Just thought they were kind of interesting. Found a piece of slag, I believe. And then this guy, it's like a little fossil. You can kind of see the outline, maybe a shell. Thought that was cool. And then my pile of Petoskey stones here. Well, not this one. These are all Petoskies, I believe. And another cool thing is, once they dry off, they're kind of hard to notice, but you put a little water on them, and look how they come to life. Pretty awesome. And I don't know what this is, maybe just a chunk of concrete. Thought that was interesting. And one of the cooler ones that I found today was this. Doesn't really look that cool right now, but we'll put a little water on it. And yeah, I don't know. It looked cooler in the water, but yeah. Nice haul of Petoskey stones here today. And I'll get some close-up shots when I get home and make them look a little nicer. But yeah, awesome little haul. Alrighty, well, as you can see, the trail is off in the distance there, but I wanted to give you a little update on what we're going to be doing today. So got the little pamphlet here with the map. Old Baldy Trail, this is where we're parked. We're going to catch this, head down this way, catch the Portage Trail, make a big loop out of this, and come back. Relatively short trails, only 0.44. So after we catch the Portage Trail, we're probably looking at a little over a mile today. So that'll be it from Petoskey, and we'll be heading north right after this this trail. So let's get going. Well, once again, we are hiking up one of these many dunes here in Michigan. If you missed my video from PJ Hoffmaster, we touched a little bit on some of these dunes and why they're so important. But this section of Michigan has a certain style of dune known as parabolic, and they're kind of shaped in like a U pattern, and this place is no different. But yeah, pretty incredible that we are actually standing on a dune here with all these trees and whatnot. You can see just a few inches down, it's nothing but sand, but yet, you know, it sustains a forest like this. It's pretty unique. Well, if you don't like steps, you're probably not going to like this trail. But we are continuing to ascend Mount Baldy here. Well, after a few hundred steps and probably a good 200 to 300 foot elevation gain, I believe we made it to the top of this sand dune known as Old Baldy. Some nice views of Little Traverse Bay out in the distance, part of Lake Michigan, just where we were looking for Petoskey stones a couple minutes ago. But yeah, take a look around this area. Standing on top of another one of these sand dunes, and the ecology is just pretty amazing. You know, that forest like this can just grow seemingly out of sand. You can see tons of birch trees growing all throughout here, some hemlock, But yeah, what a unique area. So yeah, we're gonna hang out here for a couple minutes, and I believe this trail starts to loop back down around, and then we'll link up with the Portage Trail here in just a minute. So some more awesome views of Petoskey State Park. All right, well, made it up to the top of Old Baldy, and as soon as I made it here, it's raining, of course, because I'm in Michigan and it has to rain every single day I'm here. So yeah, there is some thunder and lightning, so we're gonna try and descend quickly back to the truck and try to get out of this. But yeah, another day that they weren't calling for any rain, and of course it's gonna rain on me. So all right, one last look at the top of Old Baldy here. Welcome to this episode of Maksim Outdoors. We're gonna get rained on again. All right, guys, well, that's gonna wrap up this video. I think I had enough for the day. I think we're gonna stay through the Portage Trail today. So we're almost back to the truck, but my journey to Wilderness State Park is gonna start here in just a few moments. So if you want to see a new state park next week, State Park number 7 from Wilderness State Park, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Give this video a like so I can keep doing crazy crap like this. Check me out on Instagram and TikTok. And yeah, hopefully I don't fall in the mud here. All right, guys, see you next week from Wilderness State Park. All right, well, the journey north has concluded here, and we're not going to end the video on a rainy note like that. I do have a couple things I want to clear up. So I was wrong. I know it's hard to say, but those weren't actually Petoskey stones that I was finding earlier. Those were the Charlevoix stones, apparently, after somebody pointed me out on that. So we found some Charlevoix stones today, not Petoskey stones. I know I was getting my hopes up, but yeah, we have made it here to Wilderness State Park here. This is the northernmost area on our little Michigan adventure. So if you want to see more of this, make sure you're subscribed. We're gonna be doing some hiking along the beach and looking for some of those elusive Petoskey stones here along Lake Michigan, where Lake Michigan meets Lake Huron. So I just checked out the Mackinac Bridge a couple minutes ago, got a couple beers at some of the breweries. So yeah, just a great end to the video. And I just wanted to bring up some attention that those weren't actually Petoskey stones, so my fault. But yeah, anyway, if you like the video from Petoskey State Park, make sure you check them out someday. So nice little beach park. But yeah, so this is the official ending to the video. As always, please hit that subscribe button if you aren't already. Hit the like button, give me a comment, check me out on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. All right, I'll see you back here at Wilderness State Park next week. This is Maksim Outdoors signing out.